Yo, Cy, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What up, bro?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Yo, welcome everybody. Welcome Podcases, man. You got here, man. Episode 39, weekly dose, baby. You're here with the originators of Opinionated-Facts, man. You got your boy Fif.
Your boy CY.
What's good, my brother? How you?
Man, that was a close one, wasn't it?
Oh, it was close, man. I don't know what the hell that was, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, bro. Welcome. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Let's not do that again. Don't let's not ever do that again, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, welcome everybody. Like I say, you got your boys, originators, opinionated facts, man. You got Fif and Cy here, man. Episode 39 of the franchise, the Podcases, man. Weekly dose, brother. What's
Hey,
good,
man.
brother? Happy Sunday, man.
Hey, man. Happy Sunday, man. We rolling, man. I ain't seen you in what in almost 10 days because last time we was on Friday.
Dude, and it was crazy, man, because I had to text you in the middle of the week, like, hey, bro, what's up? I had to talk to you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call you in the middle of the week, man. You probably like, what the hell is wrong with you? I just had to call you, man, to say what's up, bro. Man, it's good to talk to you, man. And it's a crazy thing. This is no joke. We communicate sporadically, man, but we still rock like it ain't no other, man. So when I ain't, I gotta touch bases with my boy, man. And man, it's good to see you, man. And happy Sunday to you, my dog.
Hey, man. It's been a good week, man. Been doing some traveling, man.
Hey, man,
Uh,
I see a young man there. He's not a young man no more, bro. He's coming up.
yeah, man. Growing up on me, man. Getting more and more expensive as they grow.
Hey, bro, you know how that go, man. That goes with that territory there, Jack. And he's getting up there, man. Can he dunk on you yet?
Nah, man. Can't nobody knock on me.
Okay. Hmm.
Shit, what kind of question is that?
I'm just saying, dog. I figured he almost towering over you, Jack.
Nah, boy, you'll never get that big.
I don't know, man. He's like he's towering over you, man. So it is what it is, my brother. How you feeling, man?
Hey, man. I'm feeling good, man.
Hmm. I don't know what the
Feeling
hell.
good, man.
Yeah, that's good, bro. We having a little technical difficulties with our YouTube screen, man, but we'll figure it out as we go along, as we always do.
Yeah, man,
Um,
we live, man. That's what happens.
I had some issues early today, man, and I just kind of got things figured out, and I guess it just wasn't you, man. It was me as well.
So it's
Um,
you.
Bro, I don't know what the hell's going on right now, man.
It's,
So,
it's not me. It's you.
I got all these monitors in here and everything like that, and none of them was working, bro. I was, it was
Oh
it,
Lord.
it was some issues here, man. So, I got everything. I think we're good, man. So we'll
I
figure it out
think
as
we might need some technical people.
probably so, man. Like I said, I'm looking on YouTube and we still saying they're waiting on us, Jack. So I don't know, Jack. So who knows what the hell's going on over there, man? So
Is anybody on? Are we live? I'm joking with you.
it said we live, man. So we're gonna have some problems here this week with YouTube, man. So who the fuck knows, man? I don't know, man. They probably kicked us off YouTube, man. So apologies for that, man. But we here nonetheless, man. Weekly dose, man. And um, you know, I think last time we did this, man, it was on was it Friday night, man?
Right.
And we kind of chatted during the middle of the week, man. We was like, yo, that was something different. We like that, man. That turned out very well.
Right.
And
Right.
we got to do that again sometime on a different day and kind of like change it up a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I think we could. I liked it, man. I liked the Fridays. Like you touch a different audience, man.
Hmm.
It wouldn't be bad to play around with a couple different days, especially in the summer. You know what I mean?
Hey man, we in the midst of the summer, baby. It is wide open right now, man. And I
Yeah.
was out early today, and bro, it is hot as shit out there. And I'm feeling good, man. I told I went on vacation a couple of weeks ago, man, and I told you that I'm gonna switch some things up when I got back and everything like that. And since I've
Right.
been doing that, man, I've been awfully spry. You know what I'm saying? Things with me have been
You
awfully
probably
spry.
man. You work hard, man. You probably needed a vacation, man.
Yeah, yeah. It's a such thing as working too much,
Yeah.
and I think I got a lot on my plate,
Mm-hmm.
and I took on a lot, when I do a lot of things, man, because sometimes my mind just get racing, and I say I want to do this, I want to try this, I want to try this, and to me, I'm always a coulda, woulda. I don't want to ever be a coulda, woulda, shoulda person. Like, yo, damn, I should have tried that, whatever, whatever.
Right.
And whenever I do something, whatever I do, like for example, when you came with the idea of doing the podcasts, man, we kind of like we stirred it up, over months and put it together and made it sure that it came out the way it is, and here we are now. And the
We
same way I
did.
think I do everything, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I kind of stir it up and let it marinate,
I
and
get
hopefully that it all works out.
that. You
You say,
half-ass nothing. I give you that.
you say what now?
I said I give you that. You're not gonna half-ass nothing.
Nah, bro. I try not to half-ass anything, man, and because I think everything that I do, that I present, whatever, is a representation of me and the people that work for me, man. I don't like to say people work for me. I like to say they work with me, man, and
All right.
right now I'm responsible for 25 people, and so I try to make sure that
Okay.
everything that I do is airtight, and we present, we present a good product. No matter what we do, we try to present a good product, man. So that's how I live, bro. So that's me in a nutshell. I'm a boring motherfucker. I ain't got no
Wow,
life.
yo, you got people working with you now.
Yeah, 25.
That's
Two.
25.
Yeah, two of them like interns. You know what I'm saying? So we not paying no motherfuckers,
Okay.
but yeah, nonetheless, they come with us to get experience, man. Everything from future astronaut to seek recruiting and everything that we do, and I enjoy doing it, man. Keeps me going. I'm a cakeaholic, man. I try to do something to, you know, fill my time in things like that, bro. So nonetheless, I'm looking forward to what's going to happen with our show, Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Good question, man.
Sure. What's up with your video and audio,
Your
Jack?
family got a. No, you can't hear me.
Yeah, you like you in the water or some shit this week. What's going on with you, man? See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you show up a minute before airtime. This is what happens. you look like you're underwater there. You know what I'm saying? So if you have to come back and come back on, that's what's up. It's all good. I can carry this motherfucker. But till you come back. But yeah, you like you got little problems there, man. So I'm gonna let Sal come back here and I'm gonna just talk to the people, man. But yeah, man, we Si's having some problems on the side, man. But yeah, this is episode 39, Weekly Dose, man. And I was, I had a couple of comments early this week or whatever about our show and everything like that. And we going back on the road. We did a couple of shows already, this for the season, whatever. But we going back on the road, man. That's what you know, we kind of like got our thing going, and people invite us out, and we go out on the road and do our own thing, man. And I don't think no other. If you ever seen us live, there's no other podcast like the Podcases, man. We go out there, we have fun, we interact with everybody, and we have grown folk conversations, and everything's it's a different feel, bro. So we try to like do it everything different, whatever, man. And when Sai comes back, we get rolling. But hey, thanks to everybody who jumped on, whatever, man. I don't know what's going on with our YouTube, and I figure that out. If we had to start all over again, we will. But there's no need to, man. Like I said, I'm running the show solo right now till Sai comes back. He's having some technical problems, man. And typically when we do the show, we try to do it on a schedule, man. On Sundays, man, we try to get together, probably 30 minutes prior to make sure all the audio and video, everything's is solid, whatever. But this week, man, we was running behind. I had a couple of calls I had to take, and Sai doing whatever he's doing. But nonetheless, man, we here, man, and I don't know what's going on with our YouTube, man. This is one of those weeks, man, when like fuck, I had some monitoring problems, but we here, man, and as soon as Size come back, we'll get rocking, man. I think that's he is right now, man. Yeah, there he is.
I'm
He's
back.
he's back, man. He's back, man. So Sai got that American Online internet. So
Hey, man, it could be worse than that.
yeah, man. I was just telling people, man. Welcome. This National Clary. What is it? Clary Hugh Day. National
What's that?
Clary. She's an American poet, bro. She's a poet, man. I got a lot of time on my hand, man. I just figure shit out, man. hmm but
I'm
yo, man,
back, man. Wait,
yeah, man,
people miss me. They miss me. Yeah,
they, they,
man.
they, they they miss you,
Listen,
bro. And yeah, man, I had an interesting week, bro. What was going on with you this week, dog?
I'm remote this week, man. I can't tell you where I'm from. I'm from like the old wrestlers used to say, man. Locations unknown.
Oh, you in the dungeon right now, huh? You doing your thing remote,
Yeah, I'm remote right now. Nobody knows where I am, man.
man.
Not even the feds. Nobody know where I'm at right now.
Hey, dog, we got problems here, man. Because guess what, man? We not even live on YouTube right now, man. So
Man, yeah, but we got people. Yeah, we got people commenting from YouTube.
we do. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
it's my shit,
Amelia.
man.
Yeah, Juliet
Okay,
Henry.
okay, all right, cool.
They comment. They our people back.
Let me, yeah, that's
But
probably
what
my
it
shit.
was, they don't come till I come.
You know what? And I applaud you for that. You do bring the people, bro. I'm
They when
just
I
like I said.
come, they come.
All I do is bring the microphones, and that's it, dog. That's all. That's my job, and I don't try to do nothing else but my job, bro. And that's why I'm here, man. Just to
We
do my damn job, bro.
we back. Oh, so what I was going to ask you before you left, man.
What's up, man?
I mean, before you kicked me off and tried to say it was me
Yeah, I
and my
did.
equipment. Do your family have a family reunion on either side?
Yeah, man. I never been. Uh, um, you know, uh, it was some years ago, prior to my mom's passing, or whatever. She was talking about it, man. But I never been, bro. I need to get back into that.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't been. I've never been to our family reunion, bro. So I don't know what the hell is going on. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
When last time you been to one?
Oh man, my mom did. Before my mom passed, she didn't miss them. Funny thing, my grandmother and my grandfather both have their family reunion on the same weekend every year.
Whereabouts? Is it out of state or what?
Well, my grandfather's is always in North Carolina. My
Okay.
grandmother's moves around. This year moved to Atlanta.
ATL,
So
baby.
yeah, man, it's in Atlanta, man, for the family reunion. I didn't make it, but
So what is
yeah,
is it?
it's
Is it young? What's the names on it? Because I know a lot of times
no,
I see T-shirts with names, different names on it.
well, my grandmother's is Bass Chavis Hope,
Okay.
which is I guess the descendants. It's kind of confusing. I had to ask
hmm
my cousins about that. And
Right.
then my grandfather's is just a Fuller family reunion. That was my grandfather's last name. So yeah, man, it's different because like two different sides. One of them is just a cookout every year, and
Right.
one of them sometimes they go to cruises. They move it around the country. I got to look and see where they're gonna have it next year, man. But it's always interesting. I saw some of the pictures and I hate it that I kind of missed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
man.
I
Yeah.
actually I thought it was a different weekend, and
Mhm.
and I was off. So with COVID threw everything off. So we haven't had it in a couple years. My grandfather's people may do something later, but my grandmother's was this past weekend down in Atlanta.
What's up, man? Why you come through, man? Why you come
I
down and
know, man.
and say nothing, man?
We could have did a show live, man.
Hey, man. I was just telling the people for your internet crapped out, man. If they've never seen us live, bro, they need to come out and see us live. Hey, speaking of family reunions, bro, have you ever done like the ancestry.com deal?
Oh yeah. I
How
got it.
far
But
have how far have you
they
gone
got
back
my
with that?
they got my shit wrong.
Yeah, my oldest cousin, salute to Jackie Sessions, man. She's phenomenal with that. I talked to my brother about that, man. He said she know just about everything with that, man. I always wanted to kind of go and take a look at it, man, and see how it all go because as black folks, man, it's kind of you think about it, man. We don't know where we come from a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you think about it. You got to go kind of rely on record keeping that shit.
Well,
We belong
you
to people.
know, man, a great part of mine was Nigerian.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, man, let me see if I can pull that thing up.
Damn.
Yeah, but and so let me tell you though, um, you know, well, everybody know, but I've recently connected with my father's side of my family. I say
Right.
recently, I mean within the last, you know, really connected with him after his death or whatever
Right.
in
Okay.
2018. So, the crazy thing is, man, when you send in your DNA to Ancestry, you'll start getting emails about family hints. And man, it's like really your cousins and stuff, man.
But here's the thing. What I did find out, man, because like I said, I'm a really purveyor of YouTube, man. Your DNA is actually can get sold to like the FBI and things like that.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care.
you know what I'm saying. So, they do this like certain things, and they're looking for like cold case crimes or whatever,
Right.
and they have this thing called mitochondrial DNA.
Hmm.
Mitochondrial DNA is where they can't they can actually build a profile of a person off DNA and relate them to different people. But it's a weird thing, man. But yeah, I um I always wanted to check out that ancestry, and see whatever, man. I was down there visiting my brother this past week, man, and
Right.
salute to my brother, man, one of the greatest men on this world, bro.
What's your brother
But
name? Dwayne, right?
yeah, man, we went down. I went down to his crib in North Carolina, man, and we had a great time. And I got attacked when I was down there. We were out in the yard, and I got jumped by some fucking yellow jackets. They
Damn,
came,
nigga, you get stung.
bro. Let me tell you something, man. We were out in the yard just chit chatting, whatever. He was cooking out on the grill. I was out there under a tree, and next thing I know, I felt like a pop on my leg. And next thing I got stung a total of like 4 times. They went up my
Ooh.
pant. They went up my pant leg. Because I didn't. Here's the thing. I didn't know yellow jackets live in the ground. I thought it was all on the side of a house or something like that. But it came from the ground, and I guess I disturbed them some kind of way. And dude, I came out of my clothes and shit like that. Oh, in the yard. I mean,
Well, I asked, why did you have pants on anyway with 100 degrees?
dude, I'm glad I had pants on. And they got up under, they got in my pant leg, one of my pant legs, and it, and like they told me to fuck up. I got stung like 4 or 5 times, and
Damn, bro.
I came out of my clothes. My daughters was out there, so I had to hold it together so they couldn't see me. So I left my clothes in the yard and ran to his. He has a man cave in the back, and sat in the chair and had to get myself together because those bees. Yo,
Ain't nobody recorded.
no, I'm glad, bro. They got me, bro. And luckily, I wasn't allergic to them or nothing like that, man. But they got me 4 times. They got me on the back of my neck. They got me on my finger. They got me in my shin, and they got back in my neck, the shin, and my leg. Man, it tore my ass up, bro. I
What
had to
you
come
mean?
out of those
So
clothes.
not regular bees, like yellow jackets.
Yeah, yellow jackets. Yeah, the ones with no environmental benefit at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't do nothing but sting motherfuckers and hang out and sting motherfuckers. That's all they do. They don't contribute to nature at all. So death penalty for all fucking yellow jackets, man. Yo, they tore my ass up, bro. When I woke up Monday, I didn't swell up or nothing. When I woke up Monday, yo, I felt like I was in a fight because it was, I still felt like, damn, yo. And I'd never been stung by anything in my life. That was the first time ever. But those motherfuckers made me a believer that they don't play, bro. They followed me because I could still when I
It was
ran,
still buzzing.
they were still buzzing around me, and they were still coming. So I had to come out of my clothes, and God bless my daughters. They sat there and see their father struggling, bro. I didn't want. Hey, I fought the fuck out of those damn bees, bro. A couple of them caught it.
You
You know what I'm
killing
saying?
them?
Yeah, I know I hit a couple of them, man. When because it was on my sneakers. When I came back outside, they was still on my sneakers. They was kind of hanging around my sneakers, like, yeah, where this motherfucker's at? Where did he go? Because they was still looking for me, Jack. Yo. My mother was like, they was walking around my sneakers, like, yo, where the fuck he went, man? Because he killed a couple of us, because I stumped on a couple of them. But I heard him buzzing, so I had to come out of my shirt, my pant, and all that, just to make sure I was clear, man. But yeah, man, that shit, yeah, they actually attack you, bro. They jump you, yeah, like a fucking gang, man. They actually assaulted me, man. But like I said, I never been sworn by bees and shit. But yo, they fucked me up, bro. I felt that. Yeah. hmm
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not allergic to nothing like that, man. I'm just
We're lucky, man, because you allergic, man. You might not be on here talking to us tonight.
you always say it'll be a memorial show for
Yeah, I'm not gonna know how to put that together. I don't know how to.
Hey man, if you ever have to do a memorial show for me, man, just play old clips of us, man, and
How do
let
I
people.
get the clips and stuff?
Man, yo, you said last week that you gonna start getting your own clips, man. I'm pretty sure you got your own clips, man.
No, I need all. Send me all the passwords and stuff when we get done, man.
I'll send you the passwords, man. Let you partake in a couple of clips, making yourself.
Let me know what the accounts and all of that. I don't know. I had to just start over, man. I just do a
See,
regular Facebook Live.
see, the thing about it is people don't know, man. We got roles in this thing, man. You have a role in the podcast, and I have a role in. I don't go to your office knocking on your door asking you what's going on over there, do I? So let me do this over here.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do.
I do that to everybody, And this thing about it, somebody called me egotistical and an asshole, right? this past week. Somebody called me that, and I was like, okay, that could be true, right? But here's the thing, though. Here's the
I
thing.
agree. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's true, right? But here's the thing about me. Here's the thing about me. You can never ever say I won't tell you how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's lost nowadays with men in particular. Men in particular, um, you know, it's kind of like a thing where we can't tell each other how we feel about each other. Like, like, yo, whatever. Because, some people can take it the wrong way. Like, yo, you can really say something and tell somebody how you feel, and it shouldn't be a problem. If you got a problem with me, man, hey, man, tell me. I can listen. I've heard plenty of things about myself. All right, cool, man. It's cool. It's probably the truth, right? It just it's just one of those things, man. We just gotta take as human beings, man. We ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing you always say about me, I'm honorable, and I never fuck nobody in business.
There you go.
Yeah, man. But
Being honorable.
yeah, man, gotta be honorable. You know what I'm saying? That's if that's what they're gonna put on my obituary, the first line gonna say honorable. That's it. I had to get off my chest, man. But I'm good, bro. What's my good, man?
Nothing. So you healed up?
yeah, yeah, I'm healed, man. Hey, can't you see my pecs? You starting to see my pecs coming through?
Pecs from the bees?
No, man. Like like working out. You see the pecs and shit coming through, bro?
Nah.
You don't see it?
Uh-uh.
It's shit, bro. I'm down to.
Like you got a T-shirt on or something. Like you might have on a tank top T-shirt, but nah.
Nah, man. These are like pecs, man. I'm starting looking like Triple H in a couple of weeks, man.
Start looking like a damn Somalian.
I'm slimming up. I'm taking off the chunk and putting on the muscle, baby. Salute to my trainer, bro. This dude is a beast, man. So huh?
I thought you were gonna send me the stuff, man. You ain't even sent me.
Bro, you got
last time you said, "Oh, the people heard you. I'm gonna send you the meal plan. I'm gonna send you the routine, send you the road where you ain't sent me nothing. You know why?
I ain't sent you. I totally forgot.
You don't want me to do what you don't want me to. You don't want me to be healthy.
I do want you to be healthy, man. I can't do this shit by myself. It just showed here like 10 minutes ago. I was lost like a motherfucker, man. But yo, if you want to come out and work out with us, man, please do, man. It's a thing. I'm down. I'm down like 10 pounds already, bro. Since we talked, like, just bro, the weight, for example, like we do some shadow boxing and all that stuff like that. One day we do that. That. We get on the bike, do a couple of runs or whatever, but he mixes all up, so it's like a thing where you confuse your body. So if your body get used to your workout, you won't see no kind of results or whatever, bro. And like now, bro, I'm down to like a medium shirt. You know what I'm saying? And bro, and like I said, last episode of this season, bro. What I'm gonna say I'm gonna do, I'm doing shirtless, Jack. No tank top or nothing.
So give me 2 workouts that y'all did.
I just told you 2. Last 2 we do the hardest ones we do that once a week. It's usually on Monday or on Thursday, which either the last day or the first day or the last day of the week. So last week we did like shadow boxing, when you go in and you're boxing with the mitts and all that, the heavy bag and everything like that for like 15 minutes. But you don't go straight 15 minutes. You do you break it down in 5 minutes increments of 3. You know what I'm saying? And you going the whole time. But here's the thing: before you even start, you're doing like a minute and a half a skipping rope, not jumping rope. Not with both of your legs in the air. You're skipping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shout out to him, bro. He's a beast, man.
What be playing in your head, like the Rocky music or something?
No, when you tell me that I ain't gonna look, how I'm not gonna look, that's what be playing in my head, bro. It'd be straight. It's a dungeon. We'd be like Clubber Lane. You remember Clubber Lane from Rocky 3? That's what it looked like.
I knew you thought you were somebody. So you Clubber Lane now.
Clubber fucking Lane, Jack. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give me a Clubber Lane T-shirt, and when you see my hair, because a lot of people see me, it's like a real mohawk, like Mr. T from Rocky 3. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When he told Rocky White to come to his apartment.
I get Apollo Creed vibes from you.
Nah, man. Clubber Lane was the baddest motherfucker ever. And like him and 40th Street Black. 40th Street Black. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of this, man. See, 40th Street Black was a character on Let's Do It Again with Sidney Poitier and Mr. Bill Cosby, bro. 40th Street Black. He was a middleweight. They have some of the best names on there with Biggie Smalls and all those names, whatever. Look at those movies, man. They have some of the best character names ever. 40th Street Black and Clubber Lane are two of my favorite names in any movie, man. I'm a buff, bro. I got a little knowledge up here, man. I just don't
Yo,
look good. I'm not just handsome.
if,
I'm
hey,
just a heartthrob. I got knowledge,
I'll be the Russian man.
dude. Hey, I bet you didn't know this. Who was up? Who almost got that part before Dolph Lundgren walked in? Who
Arnold
was almost gonna get the part? This is gonna surprise you. Who?
Schwarzenegger.
No,
Who?
Nikita Koloff, the wrestler. He
He'd have been
auditioned.
better. He'd have been better
He almost got the part.
because he
He
was
almost
Russian.
he was no. He's from Minnesota.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not his. Yo, he lived the character. Dusty Rhodes gave him that character, so he lived that character. He's from Minnesota with Rick Rude and the Road Warriors and all that. All of them went to high
yeah.
school together, but he's not really. He's not really a Russian. So they used to rib him every day because he carried that. He talked like that every day, or even around the boys. That's and Arn Anderson used to like kid him like, man, okay, bro, you're around the boys, So that was his thing. But
Who,
yes,
who was his cousin? Ivan. Ivan
no,
Koloff.
Ivan was his uncle. Crusher Khrushchev was his cousin. He came in later. That was Barry Darso. He went on to be on Demolition in the WWF, whatever. But
That was some good wrestling back then, man.
it was some great wrestling back then. But yeah, Nikita Koloff, that's not his real name. He's from Minnesota with Rick Rude and all those guys. All Rick Rude, the Road Warriors, Kurt Hennig, Nikita Koloff, all those guys went to high school together.
Wow.
That was a bad motherfucking high school. But yeah, Nikita Koloff almost got the role until Dolph Lundgren walked in there and Rocky said, okay, fuck that. We getting this guy right here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah,
the
man.
Russian. If it came down to boxing, that's me. I'm the Russian.
Shit.
If he dies,
He died.
This shit was good, man.
Hey man, when Clubber Lane told Rocky on those steps, told his wife, like, come over to my apartment later for a real man. That's when Clubber Lane got that title shot. He told Adrian he's gonna smash her at his apartment, not his house. He said, come to my apartment. Clubber was gonna smash Adrian Jack. Mhm.
Yo, man.
Yeah, man. So,
Speaking of Russians, man.
yeah.
I got an unpopular opinion.
Okay. Which is all of them usually are, but go ahead, brother.
Yo, man. Brittany Griner is not a prisoner of war. Okay? Man, some of this stuff, man, it irks me, man, because I understand.
Do I have to touch this one? Do I have
Yes,
to go ahead?
you can touch it. But she's not a prisoner of war, man. She was in Russia with an illegal drug. If I go to Russia with some marijuana oil, I'm gonna get locked up too.
Chris.
No, man, no. I don't care about it. There's two things, man, that I don't get a lot of say on the show. There's two things I want to talk about. The first thing
Please
I want to talk
digress,
about
my brother.
she's not a prisoner of war.
Okay.
Second thing I want to talk about is somebody posted this week, and I agree. Donald Trump would have had her out already.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I got some shit about what I said about Donald Trump. Let me be clear about Donald Trump and Clarence Thomas. Let me be very clear about this.
I got some shit on that. So
I got some shit on Clarence Thomas and Donald Trump. But before I touch that, your point about Brittany Griner,
I gotta finish. You gotta let me finish.
Okay, go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead, brother.
If you okay, what I'm saying is there are a lot of American detainees in Russia.
Okay.
Some of them are actual soldiers. Some of them are journalists who have been detained.
Right.
Those are what I would call really not prisoners of war, but for shit's sake, prisoners of war. People who were there, they were doing something, they had no business getting arrested, and they got arrested. Now, one of my biggest fears is going out of the country and getting arrested. Right?
Yeah.
You don't want to go out of the country with no cocaine, no marijuana, no what. You don't want to be caught up in no Mexican jail, no European jail, damn near no Russian jail. You don't want to get caught up in those places. If you get caught in those places, it's not really the United States burden to say, let us get you out. Like, we're not gonna say, oh, let us get you out. But I think what's pushing this, man, I think there's a couple things pushing this. I think the fact that she is in the WNBA, and then I think the fact, and again, you might catch some shit. I think the fact that she's a gay woman. I think you got the LGBTQ, or I always get the acronym wrong.
Mhm.
But you have that group, and they are pushing like get her out, and they putting all this pressure on Joe. And Joe Biden, he don't need no more problems, man. I mean, this is it's too much shit going on with him. Now he done had to add this to the list. Oh, let me respond back to this letter that Brittany Griner wrote me from Russian jail where she got arrested because she had marijuana oil at the airport. And another thing, let's get to this later, but I want to touch on another thing, and that is how people say marijuana is not addictive. Man, people lose a lot of shit behind marijuana.
No, they fuck they don't,
Yes,
Cy.
they do, man.
Cy. No,
They
I'm
do.
not gonna let you sit there and equate marijuana as a drug.
Okay, well, okay, let's skip back. Let's get to
Okay, then, because I'm
your
not gonna
Brittany
let you do
Griner.
that. I'm just because you can pass any piss test known to man, don't put it down on other people that just can't pass a piss test, bro. You know what
Okay,
I'm
I'm
saying?
just saying. I'm
That's
just
why I
saying,
had
bro.
to quit. If you ask me, can I pass a piss test? No. But no, that doesn't make me a bad employee. But no,
Hey,
back to
Kodak
back to
Black, Lonzo Ball, James Harden, all them people that broke laws over in different countries, they was home in like 2 or 3 days. Trump make that call like, yo, what you doing? Send my boy to the crib. Hey
yeah.
man.
I think the sometimes the message is missing through the messenger. For example, right? Um, I'm gonna be very careful what I'm saying here about Donald Trump. Be very careful, and I think this is his major appeal, that the people that votes for him and support him, his major appeal, why he's still strong. And it's the same thing that happened with George Bush and Ronald Reagan and those guys. This is their stance right here. America first.
Okay.
This is their stance. America first. Everything else is secondary. We don't we care about other human beings, but we have to make sure we're straight first, and then we'll help you. And one of the things that he kind of like lives by as a president or a public figure is, he like, yo, listen, um, we have to make sure our shit's in order. We have to stop giving all this money and doing all these things like that, whatever. But I agree with you. He would have Brittany home because that's what his thing was. Like, okay, we gotta get her home, regardless of whatever it is. We gotta get her home. And a lot of times, what people are misconstrued about him, he's down in the weeds, helping the common man more than a lot of past presidents. For example, with the criminal justice reform and all of that stuff like that, helping HBCUs and things of that nature. But I agree with you. He would have Brittany Griner home. I don't think what she did fits the crime. I don't know what her sentence is. I don't know if she's been sentenced. I don't know if she's how long she's planning on being over there. But I read the letter. I read the letter, and it was heartbreaking, bro. It was heartbreaking. But the problem I had with people saying, well, if it was LeBron James, he would be home. First of all, LeBron James wouldn't do no dumb shit like that.
And they wouldn't be flying commercial. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, I do want her to come home, bro. I think that the LGBTQ power kind of wanes at our borders. Like over there, they're like, man, we don't give a fuck who you are, what you like in your bedroom, man. Fuck that. That shit don't matter over there. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
see, and you just said something. You said it seems a little harsh. The thing is, we don't know Russian law. We have no idea. We know. Update. She just pled guilty. Pleading guilty is I guess required to do a prisoner swap. So that's the first stage in her being able to be swapped because she just pled guilty
Right.
last week.
Hmm.
I guess she decided not to go through with the trial, which they say is a 99. They got a 99% conviction rate, which is higher than the feds. That's a pretty high conviction rate.
Hey,
And then they said even if you win, that the government has the ability to appeal the victory. So, which is unheard of. But that's the thing. We don't know Russian law. It's just like you in different states. DUIs are different in different states. Some states you might complete a DUI down to a involuntary. Involuntary movement or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Reckless driving. Some
mhm.
states they're not gonna touch a DUI. Well, hell, now you're in a different country, and they may take marijuana use a little more serious than we do in the United States. But she been over there for so long,
Why you
she
so
should.
ornery about this?
Because I just I don't. it seems like impartial treatment for me. I don't know. I would like to know first before we decide to do this, who else is sitting in jail in Russia that's an American that wants to come home and it should rightfully be home because everybody's saying, "Oh, she should be home." Who else is sitting there that should be home? Are there any journalists left? Are there any military people left? Are there any pilots left that got caught up in something that wasn't illegal? That they just
Right.
got caught up in something. I would like to know that first. And if there is, and Joe Biden gets Brittany Grant out and leaves those people there, I have a problem with that.
First of all, I don't think Joe's gonna get his hands dirty in that shit. Joe got all kind of problems, man. I think that's more of a State Department type deal when they're gonna kind of appeal to the State Department and things like that. Like Russia and a lot of other countries similar to Russia, they don't have an extradition law. Some like the U.S. can go over there and get them and stuff like that. So like
Right.
somebody like Eric Snowden, who used to work for the CIA and
He's
released all
still
that
there.
info.
Julian,
Yeah,
he's still there. Yeah.
they go to Russia and they don't have extradition laws, so that's another fight. That's another obstacle in front of whatever she's dealing. Russia like, man, fuck that. We don't have to listen to you guys. We don't have any kind of treaty with you guys or whatever. And they're gonna play hardball anyway because they're going through. They're doing a war right now with the Ukraine, and the U.S. is kind of like going back door helping Ukraine and shit. So Russia like, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna come when they're gonna answer that question when they got time to answer that question. It's not something on their plate where they're just like, okay, we got to deal with this because we need U.S. aid or whatever. Until these sanctions, whatever, which don't mean shit to Russia right now. The Russian oligarchs and all that got all those sanctions. They don't care about that right now. And until they start really affecting their pockets or whatever, that's when you'll start seeing some movement, man. But Joe got other issues, man. He got an election to win coming up here pretty soon. Couple of, about 16 months or whatever when this thing start getting rolling again, Jack. And he got his hands full, man. Joe Joe got to convince these people. He got to take a public physical. Joe should be out there working out like Clubber Lane to show people that.
He is. He's riding that bike.
You know what I'm saying?
He bike riding.
Joe need to take those fists up and show people that he got it, because let me tell you something. I'm not taking sides, but the press protects Joe Biden like no other. If that was George Bush or Donald Trump, that was like showing cognitive issues, whatever, they'd be all over his ass. You know what I'm saying? I bet Joe couldn't say the ABCs right now all the way to Z.
Come on, get out of here.
He gets stuck around that elemental P shit. You know what I'm saying? Joe has some problems around that middle thing when everybody kind of run all the shit together. Either at 25, shit, Joe's 78 years old. Joe run all that shit together like, oh shit, Joe don't even know his ABCs and shit, man. You know, shit. Hey, I guarantee you Joe couldn't say his ABCs from A to Z.
Man,
I guarantee.
Yes, he can.
Bro, a lot of people can't say the ABCs without singing the elemental P type shit in the middle, bro. If you can because when they do those DUIs, they make people say the ABCs. I like, man, don't sing that shit in the middle, because it'll lock your ass up, bro. People don't know the elemental P shit in the middle, bro. That shit'll fuck
People
you
don't
up.
know LMNOP.
But they sing it though. See, you got time, and you're not doing anything right now, but you can sit there and think about it. But Joe ass is like 97 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Joe can't say his fucking ABCs, man. Come on, man.
You're right.
Yeah, man. So I don't know about that, man. Hey, you remember a couple of seasons ago, you gave me shit about this, and it was on my radar to talk to you about this, but I keep forgetting. But I just thought about this shit, bro. You got your hand on your chin, so I know what you're about to do. But I got to tell you this shit though.
Wait, what I'm about to do?
You like roll your eyes at me and shit. This is not about love or nothing. So you remember our first season? I think episode 3 or 4. We had a show talking about the whole O.J. Simpson deal, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, and you gave me all kinds of shit about this. You roll your eyes at me and all this about Mark Furman and these dudes, whatever, and OJ did it and everything like that, whatever. But there's one key thing I forgot to mention to you that bugged me for a while, and I keep forgetting about it. But I'm like, I'm on this shit today. You ever heard of something called the Rampart scandal in LA?
No.
Okay, so here's what the Rampart scandal is. See, the Rampart scandal was a precinct, so to speak, in LA. It was called the Ramparts, and what it was a special unit of the LAPD, and it was police or whatever. But it was a special unit of LAPD that eventually got closed down. You know why?
Why?
Because all the majority of the cops that was in there, from the detectives to the street unit, they were planting evidence. They were planting evidence and all that. Do you know three of those detectives that's from O.J. Simpson trial? They were in the ramparts and they're in jail now. So what happens is, as a result of the Rampart scandal, over 110 prisoners had to be released from out in California because of this, and some of them went, won trials and all, won lawsuits and everything like that. But these guys were a part of that whole Ramparts deal, man. You know, they had Derek Mack and all that. He got charged with bank robbery and all that. It was, these cops in there. They were rogue cops, and three of those detectives that worked on O.J. Simpson trial, they were arrested. I just want to tell you that because you thought, you thought it couldn't been done, and he couldn't been set up, whatever. But yeah, man, that was a bug in the whole deal, and that's is rarely talked about. But three of the major detectives worked on O.J. Simpson trial, was a part of the Rampart scandal that got arrested.
Mm.
You didn't know that, did you?
Mm.
Yeah, look it up, man. The Rampart scandal, man. L.A., man. It had Derek Mack and all those guys. One of the cops turned state evidence and all that, and he told on everybody. That was when the whole FBI came down, and they had to release over 150 of those convicts or whatever from LA, and one of them won like this $30 million lawsuit because they shot him. They shot him and paralyzed him and things like that. And them cops was bad out there, bro.
Wait, have you watched We Own? Wait, is it We Own the City on HBO?
Now who's that? Was nah.
About the it's about the Baltimore cops
Oh yeah, I heard about them dudes, bro.
yeah, and that's based on a true story as well, man.
Yeah.
So it's only like 6 episodes. A lot of
Mhm.
people from The Wire. You ought to check that out. Same producer, I think David Simon produced it.
Yeah, I heard the FBI agent who it was a female FBI agent that was one of the agents in charge of that whole deal, and I heard like the BBC has the BBC on YouTube had this like 6-part podcast about it, and it had the people, the FBI agent, she's a female, and how they put the whole case together. Man, yo, bro, you hear that case, bro? It's fascinating, bro.
Oh no,
Them guys were rogue as hell, and that goes to show you sometimes where people say, oh, I got set up or whatever. We got take a deeper dive into that, man. And a lot of times,
well,
cops.
I think that happens all the time. I don't. I probably have never had a criminal client who didn't tell me that the cops did something wrong, whether it was taking money. Um, I mean, they have so much um, authority. They can do a lot of stuff that what the court says is it's harmless error. Oh, that just happened because as far as like warrantless searches,
Mhm.
um, you know, searching stuff. Even going outside the scope of a warrant and lots of stuff, man. But I've had people say, man, cops may say, we recovered $120,000. Client may say, no, it was actually 200,000. Like, it's like, oh well, what you gonna do? You want to go with that fight, or you want to go with the fight and get free? You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, man, the cops on the street got a lot of power, bro.
oh man, ton of power. I tell people every day, man. You think cops ain't got no power? Try to get somewhere in a rush. They're gonna slow your ass down, and when
Yeah,
they pull you over, you're gonna stop, and they're gonna take their time and do it. I don't care who you are, right? They're
right.
gonna pull you over, and at that point, you're at their mercy.
Well, here's the thing. Now, there's a Supreme Court case that prevent cops from taking longer than like, for example, they this, but they can't take I forget what it is, but they can't take longer than it is neatly necessary on a traffic stop. They can't hold you to do
Right,
certain things. But I always tell my daughter this, and I always tell people who would listen to me. When you get pulled over by the cop, don't say shit. Don't answer no questions, Jack.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Don't, hey man, when I get pulled, man, I don't get pulled in a while, but knock on wood. But I don't say shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Don't ask
just
where
like
you
you were saying
going,
about the DUI test. Don't take none of those tests, man.
man. Don't ask them where you going or nothing, man. Like, hey man, all you say, look, hey man, I don't answer no questions. That's it. You gonna write me a ticket, write me, but don't answer no questions, Jack, because like they use that shit in court. Like everything you say, they use that shit against you. You try to fight that shit, bro.
But
You know?
hey, simple question, man, and people y'all can chime in. Cop pulls you over. First thing he says is what? You know why I pulled you over?
That they use that against you.
95% of people say, "Yeah, I was speeding."
Speeding. Yep.
There's your
Oh no.
confession. There's
Hmm.
your confession right there. You say, "Oh, what?" Yeah,
Yeah.
95% of people, and they write that on your ticket.
Yeah.
Approached the car. Defendant said he was speeding.
Hmm.
It's simple.
Yeah.
It's like one plus one equal two.
Yeah. Don't say
You,
shit.
you had anything to drink tonight? Oh yeah, I had just a couple glasses of wine. Same story, man.
Don't answer no questions, bro.
No,
I don't answer questions. That's all you
polite.
gotta say.
Be polite and cooperative.
Yeah. Like, I don't answer questions,
But
bro.
it doesn't matter where you going. Doesn't matter where you coming from. Doesn't matter.
Don't matter,
All
bro.
that stuff. I'm in this situation now.
Because if you say that, like, I don't answer questions, typically they go about their business, or they take this, they say I'm gonna give you a warning or whatever. But they're gonna ask questions, and a lot of people, they're gonna feel like the more I talk to them, the better chance I'm getting off. Nah, man, you putting yourself in a deeper goddamn hole. And man, don't talk to no cops if you don't got to. Like, man, I'm out of here, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I ain't never seen nobody talk no handcuffs off. You're not talking them handcuffs off.
no, man. Once them cuffs are on you, Jack, you going.
So let me just be clear here, man. So you want Biden to use some of his powers to get Brittany home?
Um, I, 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 I think she needs to come home, bro. I think she needs to come home.
Why?
Because, bro, come on, man. Shit. Most people that get caught with some oil weed in the U.S., they like, hey, man, they can write them a
In
ticket or
Russia.
whatever.
In Russia.
I get that. Russia's his thing. When before Gorbachev and all that, Stalin. A lot of people don't. Well, a lot of people do know this, but Stalin and back in the 40s when he took power, man, they had something called the Russian gulags. You know what I'm saying? What the Russian gulags were, where they were there were several remote prisons that Russia had all over the place, and most of them were up there in Siberia. And what they took these people for, these prisoners for, they took some of the most heinous criminals from Russia and put them in these Russian gulags and make them work from sun up to sundown. And what they did was some of the most grotesque things they did was they made them build the Russian arsenal to fight in World War II. But other things that they made these prisoners do was they made them run out in the front lines to check for mines. Just hey, run out. If you don't run out, we're gonna shoot you anyway. So they made them run out and get and blow up the mines or whatever. They run up, like blow up whatever. Or
You blow yourself up too, right?
right, they're gonna blow. Yeah, they sacrifice them. Like fuck it, just go. And they took the bullets for the German army. So like the soldiers from the Russia, by the time they got to the Russian army, they were pretty much exhausted, their artillery and their bullets. And that's one of the reasons why Stalin was able to stop the Blitzkrieg from Germany when they invaded Russia. But they stopped the gulags when Stalin died and whatever, and other Russian presidents became in power. But she's lucky that's not the case right now. When you just go to like a regular Russian prison. But if she was around when the gulags came up, oh yeah, they would have got out. I mean, she would have probably been dead by now. God bless her, but she would have probably been dead right now. They were shipped off to a gulag up near Siberia, where you probably get some food, but the criminals that was there, they took your food from you because you were around other criminals, like really hardened criminals. You know what I'm saying? They took your food from you, and you was going to either die up there, man. There was no you're not coming back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. She probably want to come home, man. Who knows what the fuck going on in Russia, bro? I mean, those prisons ain't no joke, man. Shit.
Yeah, but man, Brittany's 6'8", man. I'm sure she can hold her own on that.
Bro, the thing called human rights is only equated to the United States. This is a word we created, human rights. Like Russia, China, all of them. The motherfuckers don't care about no man. Once your ass locked up, man, you just in there, bro. You just in there, man. Ain't no rights like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain countries, man. Like, yo, this is the law. If you break this
Right.
motherfucker, we gonna either give you lashes across your back publicly or whatever, or
Mhm.
your ass, we gonna shoot whatever they law is. And people don't play that shit, man. A lot of countries their cops don't carry guns because the gun laws, like South Korea, for example, their cops don't carry guns. They had like they probably like 5 murders a year, where the U.S. have like 50 every minute or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The South Korean cops don't carry guns.
Wait, 5 murders in the whole country?
Yeah, Yeah, check it out. South Korea only have like five. They average like 4 to 5, less than 5 murders a year because their laws are so strict. Mother was like, man, hey, fuck that. I ain't killing nobody. The cops don't carry guns, bro. The gun laws are so strict. The cops don't even carry guns in South Korea, man. Like U.S. is, we got all this freedom, man. Like shit, you take that shit to South Korea if you want to. Them countries don't play, man. They like all these mass murders and shit. Shit, try that over there and see what happened to you, man. Them 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 cops, they laws are super strict, And we have freedoms, man. We need, it's nice to have freedoms and shit like that, man. But man, nah, them cops come in there and blast your head off, and that's it. And that's what it is, man. But you know, we're that's what our country is, man. We have the greatest country in the world in terms of like freedoms and shit, bro. Don't get me wrong. I don't want
Right.
nobody coming telling me that I can't have a gun no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So I get that. So another week, man, another mass shooting. Well, last week,
mhm.
you had a shooting up in up in Illinois, Highland Park. Um, what do you think about that, man?
That has nothing to do with like gun laws, and I think people mix, they try to mix up the two. Right?
Right.
Example: if people go like, oh, yo, man, leave that shit alone. Don't come in here and telling people they can't have guns and all that shit like that. Because you tell people they can't have drugs all day long. What do you got? They got people around here smoking dope, whatever. Anyway, so if the U.S. government should not be trying to regulate guns. Leave that shit alone. And I'm with anybody who's saying like, yo, man, leave our guns alone. I'm with them on that fight. Because if that's what Joe Biden and them guys want to try that's why nobody's ever touched that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, that shit's just it's almost up there with reparations and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, and a lot of times while people, and let me say something about reparations real quick. So there was something called the Manhattan Project back in the 40s during World War II when
Mm.
they was building the atomic bomb. It was called the Manhattan Project. So what they did was they went around the country and got the most brilliant scientists and built this community out in New Mexico. And it was codenamed the Manhattan Project. And all these scientists and their families went out there and they constructed the atomic bomb. When they were doing the testing for the atomic bomb, they had several people, communities, whatever, suffer from radiation as a result of this testing, whatever. Do you know that they got reparations for that
Oh
recently?
wow.
Yeah, Joe Biden signed into law. They get reparations and shit like that.
I got much.
Like they was getting like 50,000 a year, something like that, $100,000 a year, something like that. But nonetheless, they give you. And here's the thing, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. The money that they're giving out to these individuals, like $100,000 to these individuals over a certain period of time, however long they get it, it's nothing. It's almost like the gas for a fighter plane to fly like couple of courses around whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the money is there to do whatever, but no one wants to take up that reparations fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the problem. Everybody like, well, yo, man, if they want to pay you, they pay everybody else reparations.
Right.
There's a fight to be had with reparations, man, but nobody wants to touch it. Like with guns and reparations are one thing, two things. Politicians don't want to. They don't want to fucking touch that shit. Like, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a no win either way. You know what I'm saying? There's no
Mm.
win. Like, yo, you give us reparations and shit, man. They're gonna piss. Man, so many people be pissed off, bro. I mean, bro, if you give us reparations, man, everybody gonna quit. Shit, you won't be able to find nobody to work for you no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. Like Chase Manhattan Bank, all these insurance companies and everything like that our people were insured against, all these companies and everything like that.
Right.
You would have to go after all of those people plus the U.S. government, and you pay all these people out. Man, everybody will quit. If you give everybody like 500,000, people will quit their jobs, and that's one of the things. Like, man, fuck you, I'm out of here.
Well, people quit off of that unemployment they receive.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
during COVID,
you make
man.
more money than yeah.
Shit, man, you put a reparations, like we're gonna pay you reparations on the first of the month in January 1, 2023. Motherfuckers will quit January 2nd, 2023. It won't be it'll be so many jobs out here, man. Mother be at it is it. Come on, man, think about it.
Yeah,
Think
I
about it.
agree with you.
If you got, say for instance, like they came up with a figure, right? Like $200,000 for every, you know, black American, whatever. Come on,
Right.
bro. Come on. Shit, I won't do this podcast no more.
Damn, man, but we don't even get paid.
Hmm?
We don't even get paid.
Well, we get paid. I just ain't told you that.
I knew it.
Yeah, man, we get paid. I just told you that, man. Hey, somebody asked this very important question, man. I wanted to bring this to you. So,
Okay.
there was it was like a community type thing on like a live stream on YouTube, whatever. And they were talking about the whole Roe v. Wade, whatever. But this one woman asked this very important question, and it was a very interesting question I never heard before. I want to ask you, and I want to ask everybody else what they think about this one. But the question was simply is like this right here. They said a woman can give up their kid for adoption, and a man has really no say in that. So when a man, because a woman gives, she may get up for whatever reason, maybe financial, whatever. But
Right.
if a man, if you and a man conceive a child, and the man quote unquote gives up the child for adoption, like, here, look, I don't have the means or whatever. Why is one more acceptable than the other? Because you're pretty much saying you're fostering the opportunity, you're fostering the responsibility to somebody else on either way, whether it's a deadbeat dad or the mother giving the kid up for adoption. You see what I'm telling you? So why is one more acceptable than the other?
You mean like if a dad like signed away his parental rights and
Well,
let the mom keep them?
just say like, yo, just whatever the mother do, say, hey, I'm putting the kid up for adoption, whatever. I don't have the means to take care of the kid or whatever. And why is that more acceptable than a man say, well, I don't have the means to take care of a child and just give whatever he can give or just don't give nothing? Why is one more acceptable than the other? I thought it was a very interesting question. It came from a woman though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had that question presented to me, and a lot of people like, well, that's a damn good question. The moderator was
Yeah,
like, wow,
well, the only thing is you can't a woman can't give up the baby for adoption without the father's.
bullshit.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Look it up. Look, depending on
You
what
can't
state.
do that. Not if you not if you know you the father, she cannot give up a baby for an adoption without your authorization. You ain't never seen what the father like it just happened not too long ago. A guy found out a lady was pregnant and found out that the baby was his, and she had gave the baby up for adoption, but he never knew. He went back and got his kid.
Oh,
Like
really? Okay.
you,
Well,
you gotta get like you might could do like some kind of backdoor adoption, but you can't go through like a reputable place without. It's like closing on a house. If you married, they gonna get that other spouse to sign off. Just because if not, the closing ain't really legit. So you can't really
what?
now
But if
a
you don't
man
sign,
can.
if you don't sign a birth certificate, you're not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like if there's not a father, well, there is a father, but if you don't know who the father is, they're supposed to do due diligence to try to find out who the father is. You see what I'm saying?
They don't do the due diligence when it's signed. A woman can sign you up for child support without you really being around.
Now, and that's different in different states. But now a man, I've seen a man before come through and sign away his parental rights. Now, what a lot of guys don't understand, you sign away your parental rights, you still on the hook for child support. Only thing you're doing is saying I got no say in how this child is raised.
Get
And
the fuck out of here for real.
yeah, yeah. You can never sign over your financial rights. Now,
Damn.
in most states, when a child is born, regardless of your situation, she's born into a joint custody status.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he or she. You got joint custody on a child. Now you can sign away your parental rights, and that means that when you sign her up for school, they don't need you. They don't need your authorization. You give up for adoption, they don't need your authorization. Whatever you do, they don't need your authorization. You basically had no rights to this child, but the state says you still help make this child give us that child support. So I don't understand why you ever sign away your parental rights. I've seen like a couple times, and I've read some cases, and each state is different. You're right, but I've read cases before where a woman has given a child up for adoption, and the dad comes back like, "Hey, I never agreed to that. Give me my kid back," and then you got a whole issue. And a lot of times, there's even been a movie about it, and a lot of times the dad may work with the adopted I mean the adoptees and help help raise the kid if he doesn't take it out back or whatever. But yeah, that's a slippery slope, man. That's
Yeah,
a
it's a very
slippery
damn
slope.
slippery slope, Jack. And a lot of people didn't have answers for it. I mean, the conversation was really interesting. I didn't stay and listen to the whole entire. It was like a live thing they had, about the whole Roe v. Wade deal, and that was one of the questions that a woman presented. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting, very interesting damn question, man, about, about that, man. But a lot of people don't really take that fight up. Because a lot of times, man, let's be honest, unless you're married to that woman, man, your rights are, it takes a lot to get some rights for a man with a child, bro. You pretty
Right.
much, you got to do the whole legitimacy deal and all that shit like that, bro. That
Yeah.
shit, boy, that shit ain't. They ain't nothing to fuck with, Jack.
Now, in some states, man, a lot of people don't know this. In some states, uh, for instance, in North Carolina, if you're married to a woman and she goes outside the marriage and has a child, if you guys are married, your name goes on the birth certificate.
Bullshit, bro. I go to jail for that shit. I've heard that, and there's
It's
no.
true. It's true.
It's
It's
true. It's true. But you can arrest me for that shit, Jack.
you know.
I'm
I'm just giving you some good facts, and let me get you another.
I'm just
Also,
not.
I'm gonna give you one more. If you sign the birth certificate, you still on the hook for that child support,
Dude, let
even
me tell you
if you
something.
take a DNA test that shows the child is not yours.
If my wife had the audacity to let somebody nut in her while we in holy matrimony, I'm not signing shit. You could say I go to jail, bro. Just arrest me. I'm not paying shit. That's her love child.
Let me flip this on you, because here comes the issue, right? So you have a lot of guys. Say, for instance, you're seeing somebody
That's
who's
different.
separated.
That's
Like, no,
different.
no, wait, listen, hear me out. So you seeing somebody separated, right? And she gets pregnant. She has a child before she's divorced. You want to take care of your child. Well, her husband's name is on that birth certificate, not yours.
Well,
So
say
that's
it again.
what
Say it again now.
if you're dating a woman that's separated,
Right.
right?
Right.
And she's still married, but she's separated.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
She gets pregnant,
Mhm.
and once she gets pregnant and has that child, her husband's name goes on that birth certificate, not your name. Yeah,
Yo,
man.
that's a slippery slope there, Jack. Because
Yeah, I mean, but
just
yeah.
imagine, you going through a divorce and shit like, oh, y'all.
Well, think about all the guys. Not all, but I mean, there's a lot of times where people won't agree to a divorce, or people might say, "Man, we separated, and I ain't worried about divorce, and we ain't together." Blah blah blah. Man, y'all have a child. His name going on there. Just like
Shit.
it's just like in certain states, just like buying a house, you separate it. You think you're gonna buy a house? No, you're not. Your spouse's name, that's her house too.
Man, let me tell you something. I would
That's
call you
that's marital
immediately,
property.
bro. If I was married and my wife had a love child, bro, I'm out of there, bro. Bro, there's no coming back if a woman. Because let me tell you something. Are all involved with sex and everything like that. If you, let alone you conceive a child, but there's no woman that's gonna have sex with a man over 35 that they ain't gonna give the guy a blowjob. So you got to contend with all that everything she did to have sex with this guy, and let alone conceive the child, bro. There's no way I would ever reconcile that marriage, bro. No way.
Well, and we got people saying, more of the story is don't be a cheater. But
Shit.
some people stay separated for years. You see what I'm saying? Some
Yeah,
people might, man, you might say, we ain't together, man, we've been
yeah,
separated for 12 years.
yeah.
And then you meet that one person and you like, oh man, this thing going well. We really ain't together. Oh man, I need to get this divorce. And then it's like, or you have situations where either the male or the female, the first thing when you want a divorce and you call a family law lawyer, the first thing they ask you is it contested?
Right.
Because if it's not contested, we can do it for about $3,000. If it's contested, that's about $30,000. Because now I got to get in all
Yeah,
y'all best. You know what I'm saying?
that's the range I'm familiar with. The 30,000.
Right. You got a whole lot of stuff, man. We got a lot of houses. We got a lot of this. We got a lot of that.
Shit.
And then I mean, it's just like custody, man. When you dealing with custody, it's like, hey, uh, do 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 you want to allow a judge to tell you when you can and when you can't see your kid, or to dictate the kind of schedule that your family is gonna have with you and your kid? I mean, to me, that's just is oh, I've always been turned off by that, because those judges don't care anything about you. They don't care anything about your kid. They don't care anything about any of that stuff. So just
Well,
say, oh, but here's the custody schedule.
I don't understand why people won't agree to the divorce. If somebody don't want me, if you have the audacity to say I don't make you happy no more, you don't want me, man, I'm out of there, Jack. I just don't
Thank you.
see.
Yeah, that's
I don't
divorce.
see no way. Like, why would you fight for somebody that don't want you, bro? Like I never understood that, and forgive me if I'm being insensitive. Honest, I apologize, but I never understood why people fight for something, for why people fight for a marriage when the other person don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to go to counseling in marriage. If you got to go to counseling to convince somebody to stay with you, that's just done, bro. It
Right.
is.
They don't want
Is.
to be there.
If
They
they don't
don't
want
want
to
to be
be
there.
there, bro. If you have to come to me and say, "Well, Shawn, let's go to counseling," why? Like, why? I mean, bro, I'm already out there, Jack. You know what I'm saying? If somebody had the audacity to take
Where
me
you
for,
at?
I'm out there, bro. I'm out there, bro. Bro. I can say some shit to get me some whole heap of trouble. But I'm gonna tell you like this right here, man. All you motherfuckers out here that going to counseling for this marriage, man, and all she doing or all he's doing, as soon as they get out of counseling, they're gonna text that other person, bro. Because the other person will be like, how they go? Well, it went all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they're holding on to something. They're holding on to something that is gone, bro. If you have to convince, the only thing people should be going to counseling for is alcohol and drugs. This should be marriage counselors should be out of business. Why? Why do I have to convince you to say we need to go talk to somebody to tell you to stay with me? I mean, that's what it is. That's what marriage counseling is. You're going to somebody to convince you to stay with me.
Somebody who don't even know y'all. On top of that,
Don't even know me. And you're like, well, we're working on it. What? What are you working on, bro? Like, listen to me, people. Listen to me good. You're wasting your time and your money and your energy by going to marriage counseling. That shit is null and void. All it is a band-aid till as soon as you get out or as soon as she get out, she gonna text that dude or that woman. So it is what it is, Jack. I know this. You know what I'm saying? Because first thing to do, she gonna text the dude like, yeah, we done. And dude gonna like, how'd it go? You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your time, people. Life is too fucking short, bro. Get somebody you want, that you like. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people out here that would just love you the way you are, Jack. You know what I'm saying? If like I always tell about me, I don't like nobody with a limp. There's somebody who like you with a limp. You know what I'm saying? Just get the person that likes you, man. The world is plentiful of beautiful people, bro. Get somebody you like. If that shit, man, I'm gonna say something and fuck it. I don't care. I'm drinking. So dig it. So I was on Instagram the other day, and it was somebody uh that around my same age. I ain't gonna say whether went to high school with me or nothing like that. That's gonna get me in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But she had on a one piece. You know that one piece bathing suit that mothers wear after about 50 years old. It was great, bro. I was like, this is absolutely disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And she was dancing in the video, bro.
how many people? How many people commented? Oh, girl, you look good,
bro.
You look great. Do it, girl.
So I immediately unfollowed that person because if this is the type of stuff you got and your husband dancing, dude, he can't want that, bro. He can't want that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not touching this with you. I'm just
I'm not. Hey, I'm gonna say it like this right here, man. I'm gonna say like I've been fortunate to have been married to a very beautiful woman, and God damn, she still look great. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting every day to try to get that back, but I'm just saying it just like, bro, that shit is she just fell by the wayside, Jack. It's terrible.
She looked good in high school.
Fucking gorgeous, bro. She
What
fucking
happened?
gorgeous.
I mean, it could be kids and stuff, man. You can't,
There is no excuse for that. People say like kids or whatever. There is no excuse for that shit. There's no excuse for that. And I'm gonna tell you like this right here, man. And I'm not trying to like whatever. But my ex-wife, man, she had two beautiful kids, man, and she snapped back like it ain't like the Dickens, bro. She still looks phenomenal. She still look mid-20s, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse. If bro, I'm gonna get myself in trouble, and we're gonna lose a whole lot of people, man. I just have a problem with that when
But strangely, I was having, I just had a conversation not too long ago because I took the boys to a water park, and I said, man, people just, and not just, and look, I'm not being sexist because not just women, but men too, man. I said, man,
Like shit,
people,
man.
people just walk around the water park looking like, bro. I'm like, yo, like dudes walking around, bellies and breasts. I'm like, bro, put a tank top on, put a t-shirt
Bro,
on.
let me tell you something, man.
Like,
When folks get married, they don't give a fuck no more, man.
I mean, but like, I'm like, who is like pushing this? Like, who is like, yo, girl, put on that 2-piece. Like, man, come on, that'd be presentable for the kids, man. It's like kids
Me,
at the water park. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not
the
saying.
only reason you should fall off if you got a medical condition that doesn't allow you to get on a treadmill. But any other thing, bro, you can snap that shit back, bro. Look at me. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, man, yo, Fif, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like younger women. There's no one gonna like me. They only gonna date me so long before he got I can buy them some shit. But after I take my shirt off, they're like, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I wouldn't even look
it was like I said, it was some bad looking men and women. And I'm not saying bad, but I just walked past people like, man, ain't no way you ain't got a bunch of medical conditions.
It's your responsibility as the husband of a woman, and as her husband, she has a responsibility to come to me and say, yo, bro, come on, bro, you got breasts now. You know what I'm saying? Tighten that up. And I wouldn't be offended. I'm like, you know what? You're right. By the way, you need to, let's go together and get right, man. Just because we slapping bellies at night, man.
Wait. What you gonna say? What you gonna say to a woman? I'd like to hear this.
Oh, simple, bro. You don't begrudge a woman. You don't tell her that she's fat. You don't do no ill shit like that. But you do things like, she's like, where you going? Oh, I'm going to the gym. You do it a couple of times. Like, where you going? I'm going to the gym. Hey, why are you eating salad? I don't like the way I look. And if she doesn't get the hint, like, yo, you leave a brochure on a thing or whatever. You just you leave the little Planet Fitness keychain on. You put it on her keychain, like, oh, you want to roll with me or something, bro? You encourage each other to get healthier. But man, I've seen some people at 40 years old, man. This has got to stop. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, this has got to stop because, I'm probably, I'm getting in some of the best shape of my life right now. I feel good about where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I feel like where I'm going to go in the next 6 weeks or whatever. And I'm excited about that because, I want to feel good about myself, number one. But when I take my shit off, I want a motherfucker like, okay, you've been working out, haven't you? That's the best compliment you could ever give a motherfucker. Like, yo, you've been working out, haven't you? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you've been working out. You know what I'm saying? If you're around here, man, got like, man, come on, bro. We gotta get better than this shit, man. I was offended by that post. I was offended by that, man, and I was like, yo, I wanted to say, man, you gotta do better than this, man, but I just want to just quickly unfollow that person. You know what I'm saying? You don't watch us anyway. I don't give a fuck, but I'm just saying,
Well, now you're gonna have another 20 people that don't watch us because you body shaming.
Was I wrong? That's probably what somebody said about me this week. Like, yo, you're an asshole or whatever. But was I wrong though? Like for example, there was something that was said too. They said, yo, about bullying. When people say like, yo, you fat, whatever, not just fat or whatever. But what if it's true? Can't you use that as fuel to get better? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know about in today's society.
But okay, why not?
Because people are so touchy. Like that's just what they do. People would rather say all the stuff not in public. They rather say it behind closed doors. They talk about it. They wait for somebody to post, and then they post, "Oh, girl, you look beautiful. Oh man, you look good." And then they go back and screenshot it and send it to their close group of friends and tell their close group of friends, "Girl, look at her. She looking mad." But then they wait on other people to say it, and then they attack you. Oh, I can't believe you said that. It just kind of that's like our society. Like, and whoever and people say, "Oh no, we don't do that." But you do.
Hey man, I'd rather be broke than out of shape. Fuck that shit, bro. I don't want to be that fat motherfucker,
well,
man.
It's always a slippery slope because sometimes it's especially at our age and coming up in age. Sometimes there's medical conditions. Especially for women.
Oh man!
So you got it, man. It's just a slippery slope. Like
okay. That was my caveat in the beginning. I said, okay, if you don't got a medical condition, okay, now if you don't have a medical condition, what is your excuse now?
Right. No excuse. If you accept it and your mate accept it, it's fine if we don't like it. Like, hey, like, yo, man, I like this. I like all
Do
that.
you
But
think you okay?
think
They could really like it. They could really like
I
it.
think people. I think. Here's what I think. I think people know what they look like. I think you look in the mirror every day and you know, like, yo,
No.
this is what I look like. I think if you can find somebody who likes it, then shit, roll with it. If you want to get better, get better. I think like I think like walking around and looking at people, it's like, you know, at this age, you go to like more and more, you find more and more people who passing away, and it's like, bro,
Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
can't be healthy around your
Yeah.
heart, or
Exactly, man.
other, debilitating diseases. Like, come on, man, like we
People
owe
give
it
me
to,
shit.
like, yeah, you owe it to kids and family members to kind of be in a decent shape, and we do everything else. Like, we work hard, we do this, we do that, and then like your own self, you say, man, I ain't got time. I ain't got
Yeah,
time
man.
to do that.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to cook. I'm gonna just go grab this,
That's right.
this burger. I'm gonna go do that. So I mean, it's personal choices, yo. Like,
Yeah, yeah. People give me shit about like not eating meat and all that shit like that, bro. I feel good. I don't eat that shit. I went to the doctor. I told you about it, whatever. And I mean, tip top shape, bro. And now, something happens to me, man. I hope my loved ones sued the fucking doctor for lying to me. But I do feel great. I mean, I'm at an optimal weight, whatever. I got pecs now. You know, things are pretty good. And so I want to be healthy, man. But I'm
right.
like, yo, shit, man. I like I mean, if I'm out of shape, bro, please tell me. I won't get offended. Because a couple times you're like, yo, Fifth, bro, you told me, and I'm like, okay, I got to get my shit back and get back in order, man. I'm being the market soon, so I want to present myself accordingly. Like when you want to sell your house, you fix up the roof and all that shit. Like I got to fix myself up if I want to put myself out there, though, man. But yo, I want to I don't want to forget this, man. But yo, this is the opinionated facts list for this week right here, man. This is uh, telltale signs that your relationship is over. And I don't want to sound um, begrudging towards anybody or whatever, man. But this is the telltale signs your relationship is over, man. Are you ready for this, my brother?
Give it to me.
All right, man. Here's number 6. You no longer communicate, bro. You know what I'm saying? That communication how you guys got together, those long phone calls, those text messages, or y'all going out to eat, just having those meaningless conversations that brought y'all together. Y'all no longer have those, man. And that communication kind of takes a side road. And that's one of the first signs your relationship is headed towards trouble. So that's number 6, man. These are 6 things that are telltale signs your relationship is over. That's easy for me to say. Number 5 is you start daydreaming and,
What
and
about other people or what?
other people about what could have been. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Looking back
Uh,
at that high school yearbook or something.
yeah, like what you had. And it's not just for men saying about women, but it's like women looking at men like, yo, bro, don't let yourself go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are visual people. Like
Oh yeah.
there's different these things. It's something called love language. You ever heard of that shit? And I never heard
Yeah.
anything about visual. I'm a visual person.
So
You
am
know,
I, man.
yeah, I'm a very visual
Look at
person.
that, man. Podcast is visual.
We visual people, bro. And so I like to feel good about myself. So if somebody's dealing with me, I want them to like, if I feel good about myself, I have a better chance of looking good to other people, man. But if you don't feel good about yourself, that's where it starts, man. But if you start daydreaming and about other things or whatever, there's a problem. So these are 6 signs, telltale signs that your relationship is over. The communication is null and void. You start daydreaming, and number 4 is all you do is fight about the smallest little things in a relationship, about whatever. The person say that something that just meaningless, whatever, and you guys start a little fight about that. So, little things start irritating you when you're towards the end of it. So, number 3 is, which I think it should be number 1, there is no intimacy.
Mm.
I can hear the crickets.
Mm.
There's no intimacy. Okay, these are 6 things, man. Number 6, no longer communicate. Number 5 is you're daydreaming. Number 4, all you do is fight. Number 3, there's no intimacy. And number 2, Number two is I won't touch this, man, but you get to a little abusive and whatever. You guys start doing things that you shouldn't be doing. But abuse kind of comes into play there. So that's number
Hmm.
two. So these are six things. And six things: no longer communicate. Number five, start daydreaming. Number four is all you do is fight. Number three is no intimacy. Number two is like abuse can rear its ugly head. And the number one thing that 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 telltale sign your relationship is over is the all important. You start cheating, man. You
Mm.
start cheating. That wandering eye finally catches on, and that's when that thing is over at that point, Jack. You know what I'm saying? I know of many of men who forgave their significant other for cheating, but that's one bridge. I just can't cross that bridge, bro. That I could be superficial. I could be called whatever in this world, but that's one thing I can't.
That's a death penalty for you.
That's it, bro. That's it. Bro. There is no coming back from that shit with me, man. And who knows? It happens a lot of times that people don't even know about it. I'd rather just go to my grave not knowing that shit, bro. But if I find out, bro, it's over, man. I don't care if we got 80 kids. I'm out of there. You can have all this shit. I'm gone. It is what it is, bro. I'm not fighting. It is nothing to fight over for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just, bro. If a woman have sex with another guy when
What you
she's
mean?
with
Oh,
me,
you mean it got just sex, or what if they just talking, texting?
the sex. I mean, talking ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you make love to that person, because there's no woman over 35 that ain't gonna give the guy a blowjob. So if she gives somebody a blowjob, she has some real feelings for that motherfucker. It ain't coming back from that. You ain't giving two people a blowjob. Nah, Jack. Nah, man. It should be only one blowjob in a relationship. Now, if you're gonna cheat, don't give him a blowjob. Just say, I'm like, yo, man, did you do? I know you had sex with him, but did you do a blowjob, man? You know, I mean, we go to counseling if you didn't, but if you did a blowjob, I'm out of here, Jack. Just be honest with me, please. Because if you don't, I'm ask him, bro. Man, my wife suck your dick, bro. But just tell me, man. You can have her. If she didn't, man, it is what it is. But please tell me, sir, did she suck your dick, man? Please. That's all I need to know. You can have a house and everything. Man, I start over, man. Fuck, I start over, bro. It'll be a lot easier for me to get over it. Man, come on, bro. I can't be hurt about no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. I'm out, man. Man, I'm out.
Gone.
I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. I'm gonna pack my bag because pack my little one bag, take my little card. I'm out. I'm take the dog, and I'm like, yo, I'm gone, bro. And it's nothing. What are you fighting over? She gave a guy a blowjob, bro. You in counseling, you gotta tell everything. Like why you here, man? Well, shit. She gave a guy a blowjob. There's no man on earth coming back from that. There's no man on earth coming back from that, Jack.
Bro.
You won't tell your friends that shit. Man, why y'all broke up? Oh man, shit just didn't work out. Nah, she sucked that dude dick.
Yeah, what you drinking, man?
It's the truth, bro. Come on, man. There's no man gonna admit to his boy that it's really over. You're not coming back from that, bro. Am I wrong?
It's tough to come back from.
Bro, you ain't coming back from that. There's no man with self-respect going to work that relationship out. You can't look at yourself I could look at myself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? We on vacation and shit. I'd be like, motherfucker, she sucked that nigga dick, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd just be like mumbling that shit to myself, bro. I'm like, I couldn't get over that, man. No, man. No, man. No. And come on, man. He ain't use no condom or no shit like that. Come on, nah, man. Hell nah. Nah. This should get me mad. This should get me mad. Nah, bro. Nah. Mm-mm. I shouldn't have done this list this week.
Yeah, man, you should let me do a list.
Yeah, you can do a list, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's what's up, bro. So that's the list, man. That's the 6 things. Opinionated facts number for 39 is telltale signs your relationship is fucking over, Jack.
Yo,
So
man, let me ask you. Did
sure.
you see what happened with Miles Bridges? Like, I think within the last week or so.
Now, what happened with him?
So the cat that played for the Charlotte Hornets,
Okay, what
he
happened?
was he was he's gonna sign like a hundred and something $1 million deal with the Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
They given him a qualifying offer already, and
Right.
the night before free agency, he got arrested for domestic violence, man.
God damn.
But let me tell you, another telltale sign that it's over. When he got arrested for domestic violence, the sometimes they call her wife, some they call her girlfriend, but they got children either way.
Right.
But she and the cat's only like 24, 25.
Right.
But she posted the pictures, man.
Oh God, bro.
Oh man, so he's gonna be. I'm sure he's gonna be suspended next year. The Hornets pull his qualifying offer,
Actually,
man.
writes about it, bro.
Oh man, I was like nothing. And Ray Rice wasn't even making this much money, man. This guy was about to sign like $120 million deal, man.
Man, keep your damn hands off those women, man. You don't. If you
Boy,
got to fight them, man, get the fuck out of there, bro.
and she posted the picture, and then she, of course, posted the picture and wrote a whole Instagram thing. So she posted it on Instagram. She wrote
Hey,
a whole
man.
story about how he been doing that for years and doing it in front of their kids. I mean, it was disgusting, man.
Real talk, bro. There's, you don't put your hands on women, bro. You don't. That's some shit. That's the ultimate no, man. I don't want to go with the audacity, like, well, there's no reason to do that shit, but you just don't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get the fuck out of there, man, and live to fight another fucking day, bro. Just go, that shit, man. That's a death penalty, bro. He's done. It's tough to come back from that shit, man.
That cat was. I mean, it was just, man. I was like, man, the night before in NBA free agency, man.
You know what, man? Like if you look at it, man, when shit like that go down, bro, you you just got to have your head about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got too much to lose, man. Like anytime some shit go down, or even like in my situation, bro, you always got to think like, yo, man, I got what's the consequences of what you about to do here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What is it going to cost you? But in this case, man, he fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a 6'9" motherfucker working at Burger King, bro.
I mean, man, that money gone. Even if you come back in a couple years, you ain't coming back like
And
that.
whatever happened to Ray Rice though?
Nothing.
He's gone, right? He never got back.
He never got back to the league.
That was bad, bro.
Yeah.
That was it. Like that, just a visual connotation of what the public saw. That was it for him. Like sometimes when it's like just like presenting a picture or something like that, or presenting a police report, after a couple of years you may be able to get over that. But that visual representation of what he did to his wife, bro. Even though she forgave him, bro, it was over for him, man. He's never ever got a second chance for that shit, and rightfully so.
He tried to come back for years, man. Couldn't make it back.
That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's along the lines with you hanging out with OJ Simpson and shit over there, bro. You no one wants to touch you again. That just you can't do that, man.
Now I still party with OJ.
Oh, bro, shit, bro. I mean, OJ and George Bush Jr. Man, bro, just one round of golf with those guys, man. That'll make my day, bro. I would miss my kid's graduation for that. Yo, if I have a chance to go to Vegas with OJ and George Bush Jr. for a weekend, oh, bro, I'm going. Oh, bro, I'm going, man. Fuck the podcasts. I'm out, bro. I'm going.
I'm coming too.
Yeah, man. You can party with the Juice. and Juice has no remorse about what happened in '96.
Because he ain't do it.
Juice like, man, I ain't did that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Juice like,
the jury said he didn't do it.
Juice can't convince nobody. There's no white person in America think that Juice is innocent. He can't convince nobody he's innocent. I'm like, God damn, bro. Juice, I'm with you, bro. I've studied that evidence just as much as Johnny Cochran have, and I know you didn't do that, bro. I know you didn't do that.
Johnny Cochran rolling over in his grave.
No, it just the evidence is just so overwhelming, bro. It is so overwhelming, man. I don't want to go into it, man, because I know you hate when I do this, but bro, the evidence is so overwhelming that the Juice is so innocent on that, bro. It's just, bro, it is absolutely overwhelming, man. And when you add in the parts about the Rampart investigation and all that, bro, add all that in there, man. That was the catalyst for what Johnny did. And he's like, yo, we're gonna put these dudes on trial, man. And man, bro, if you know the real, the initial parts of what happened that night when the cops got there, bro, you'll be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't, bro. I'm gonna give you this last little piece here. Furman was the first one to get there. Van Natter and his partner they didn't get there till 5 o'clock. So Furman was there starting at 1 o'clock. So Furman and all, he was walking around the scene and all that shit like that, whatever. And so he had access to it. So Detective Phillips, which was the supervisor, all of them, Furman said, I know where OJ lived. So all of them got in the car and went to, whatever. And Furman was the one that decided to go behind the house and found the glove and shit like that. But it just, it is what it is, bro. But I know you don't like that, but yeah, OJ, you didn't do that shit, bro.
He did it. They over prosecuted him, and probably rightfully so got found not guilty. But OJ killed him. People.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like R. Kelly. I think R. Kelly got overly prosecuted, man. 30 years, that's a long fucking time, Jack, man. I mean, god damn, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, when you fuck around, Jack, they coming to get your ass, man. So, hey, man, get the people something to watch tonight, bro.
Man, I'm still watching The Old Man, man.
Now, what's that about?
It's the old CIA agent. It's on FX.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Man, take a look. You like that?
Okay. Let me tell you something, man. It's probably too late. You got to kind of go back and see the other episodes or whatever. But Better Call Saul, the last 8 episodes start tomorrow.
Okay.
Better Call Saul is it's a prequel to Breaking Bad, one of the greatest TV shows ever. It's the last half of the season starts tomorrow. It's an outstanding show. I'm riveted by it, so I'm doing tomorrow. I'm watching it tomorrow. I record them and I watch them all back, man. But that's my favorite show, Better Call Saul. That's what I'm watching. So that's my deal, bro. So after we get off tonight, are we going to decide whether we're going to do another show during the week or whatever? We sticking to Sundays, or whatever. Can we have a meeting afterwards? Are you busy? Okay, we can have a meeting afterwards, man. Because I know once we get the fuck out, you be gone, Jack. I don't hear from Cy until next Sunday. So we have a staff meeting immediately after the show. So could you hang out, please, and talk to us?
Bring donut.
Yo, Cy, get the fuck out of here, and he be gone, man. I'm like, shit. Can we at least have a round table discussion about what went right, what went wrong, please? But damn, you be out of here, man. So, but yeah, man, salute to everybody, man. Just next week is our 40th episode, bro. Go figure that shit. This is just we've done this 39 times, and next week could be our 40th time doing this one. And
yeah, man, I never missed a day, man.
You haven't called out sick yet, bro.
I get no accolades for that.
Bro, you have not.
All I get is complaints. I get complaints. Oh, he ain't here. He ain't here. He left all day 1 minute before, but I never missed the show.
You never missed the show, man. You came close. So Cy's came close to missing the show, bro. But we've done this 39 times. Salute to everybody who rock with us. And I say this over and over again. Thank you for everybody who fuck with the cases, man. Much love to you guys and put up with our shit. And we love you guys, man. But you got anything you want to say to the people, man?
Yeah, man. I started not to log back in tonight, but I saw you. I saw the way you were flattering. I saw the way you were flattering. Yeah. You started to say the ABCs. So I said, let me come back over.
Hey, say them real quick. Let me go. So. There's nobody. You can't get nobody on the spot to say the ABCs with that elemental P and shit in the middle. I guarantee there's no way in the world you can do that shit. Especially if you get put on the spot. You get stopped for a DUI. That's one of the questions they ask you to say your ABCs and shit, but they ask you to say them backwards though.
And they'll fuck with you and be like, say C through T.
Right. I said, okay, let me say the first. Let me say the first part in my head, then I go out. I do the other ones. But yeah, man. But yeah, salute to everybody, man. That's been rocking. I'm having a problem with my YouTube, so salute to everybody on YouTube, man. You want to shout out to people, bro?
Hey, shout out to everybody, man, for listening. We appreciate you guys tonight. See you for number 40.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna do 40 next week. Whenever Cy decides he wants to do that, I gotta again. We have the conversation probably tonight. We'll decide. Again, please stick around, Cy. And we had a discussion, man. So salute to everybody, man. Have a great week, man. And as always, bro, I really say this, man. If you can help somebody, please do, bro. It's important that we help each other to do whatever they need to do. If you got the means to help somebody, please help them. That's something that I truly believe so many people have been help me do a lot of things, man. So I try to feed that back to whoever's, the old saying, you push me and I pull you. So, if you see somebody, man, push them and I guarantee that you pull them, or they pull you, or you pull somebody else, man. So salute to everybody, man. Have a great week, man. I'm looking forward to this week, man. My favorite show is starting tomorrow. Salute the Better Call Saul fans out there, man. Everyone's gonna be online checking that out. There's a live feed that happens on YouTube with that, man. So that's so dope, bro. So I'm looking forward to that. So I don't talk to anybody. Start at 8 Eastern tomorrow until after midnight. So I tune into Better Call Saul, the live feed on YouTube and everything like that. So don't look at me like that, man. I have things I like to do. Please allow me to enjoy my life the way I enjoy my life. Okay, brother? I don't come and kick law books out of your hands, man. Let me do what I do, bro. Let me enjoy my life and
Have
find
fun.
have some semblance of happiness in my life. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Again, any last words, Cy? You good?
Nah, I'm good.
You good? We're having a meeting directly afterwards. Please stay tuned. All right, man. So let's salute everybody, man. Much love to you guys. The Paces will be back on episode 40. Whenever the side decide to do it, we'll let you guys know in the middle of the week what we're doing. So much love to everybody, man. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week. Salute.
Peace.